Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're excited to look at Casey Jones as the Phantom. This is from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monster crossover series that Neca's been doing, and I just think this guy's super awesome. Everything that he has, boxing, packaging, super cool. Um, if we open this up, we can take a good look right there, just of everything that he has to offer. It's just a whole lot that went into this that I just think is super cool. Super cool. Really excited to pull him out and everything. Got Frank and Raph and got Mummy Mikey, so we could check him out with those guys. And yeah, let's go ahead and pull him on out. Right out of the packaging, this is what we got going on here. We got some of these accessories just kind of sitting in there. The head's just sitting in there. These just kind of in there with a piece of tape over them. He's got the hands through the packaging there, so be careful with that. We got the cape on the back side here, and this is just tape in here. We can just pull that off. It looks like we've got 4 spots that he's got to, so cut off, and blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and pull him out. One thing that I thought was kind of neat is that this backdrop piece is literally just a photo of those stairs that they've been advertising him on and everything. And it's I kind of wish you'd just sell me some stairs now. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull him out and take a closer look. Now we got him all out and everything, all of his accessories laid out and him, and we'll zoom out here in just a second. We wanted to take a close look at the way they did this cape, because this is actually pretty sweet. This is a plastic piece for the collar, with this little kind of twine, very hard rope bit here. So this will sit, and when you take his neck off, and then on the cloak itself, it's got these sleeves that are specifically made to go inwards so that it kind of sits flush and doesn't have a sleeve on him. I think that's really nice. We'll see how it looks. You can see it's very silky too and everything kind of looking. It's a real nice cloak. I think this cloak is really well done and everything is going to look sweet on him. But as far as accessories, all he really comes with is 2 different size hockey sticks there, a goalie stick and a regular stick, and then he's got this set of hands with the gloves and the whatchamacallit. He's got 3 heads. The head he comes with, a different head, and then an actual skull head, which I think is the coolest thing ever. And we'll take a closer look here in just a second at all these guys. I think he looks pretty nice. He's very basic, but he's very nice, nicely done, because you don't need too much. All right, now let's bring him to a stop. Pull out just a little bit here. Now he does stand literally 7 inches, just a tad over. You get him his head is tilted down a little bit, about 7 1/4, maybe 7 1/2. It's about 7 1/4. That's what it looks like. 7 1/2, somewhere around there. No, the face sculpt that he does come with, we can't really see. Let's see if we can get a little bit of light shining in on him or something. You can't really see the eyes, because he's got eyes and they stare. One second. Can't seem to get the lighting quite perfect enough to see him, but he looks really sweet. Look at him here. He just I think this is a great look on him. That head is just really nice. Those eyes, it's almost exactly like the, hold on, I need to grab that now, because it's reminding me of that Shredder head, the way his eyes are and everything on the Super Shredders. I'm about to go grab one and everything. Hold on a second. Look at this. You cannot tell me that you're not seeing that similarity in the way that they do these eyes here. Between that crazy eye and that crazy eye. This guy is looking hilarious right now, and with the unblurredness. those crazy eyes that they do behind the mask. I don't know. I love it. I love it. But let's move along. Zoom in out. We're going to look straight up at everything he has to offer. Get him out of there. We have got our full range of articulation that you would expect to see. As far as his details go, I think they did an amazing job. Looks really sweet. But articulation. The way they did the clothes for him, it feels like he's definitely got like a different kind of very thin body underneath him. And like his clothes are just like this like plastic, rubbery plastic, like it's, you can push it in all these places. I don't know if you can like really see how I'm pushing it in and stuff, but that is just completely like almost hollow down to like the body there and everything. He gets like super thin down there. Feels sturdy on the inside, which is super cool, but like having that body piece like that for the clothing gives you that little extra movement because it gives that give. So like that's nice. Instead of having to like work around it in the sculpt, I feel like that's probably why they did it. It was probably easier for them. You reuse some body underneath. That's a tight joint. That's a tight joint. That's a tight joint. I didn't heat this guy up, but he's got a single elbow. I want to say like the original Casey they did in the 2-pack with the Disguise Wrath from the 90s movie had the single. I have the Ultimate Casey, and I think he was a double, or maybe I have that backwards. Nope, single on the Ultimate Casey. So I think the one in the 2-pack had the double and everything. So this is the newer Casey sculpt and everything that they got going on with him here. But the bodies are definitely different. Like he's got this like hard piece right here, where this guy definitely does not have that and everything. He's got a lot of give. The torso bases are definitely different. But you're going to be able to use that head on him. You're going to be able to swap those around. And honestly, this guy needs. This is the only thing I wish this guy came with. Doesn't really fit with the whole Phantom look, but I mean, like, he just needs one. It looks super sweet. I would definitely be posing him with it. Back to articulation. We keep getting distracted because he's cool. But single on the elbow. Then, of course, you've got all of your wrist joints there and everything. And we'll get to his hands, all the different ones he has in just a minute, because, like, I'm curious about a few things and I want to talk about them. But, he's got a nice movement. So, yeah, you could see where that rubber piece comes up there if you bend him too far. You're not going to be when you're, like, messing around. Like, that's just, like, when you're... He's definitely got some back bend, too. Be careful about popping that up if you put him in a weird pose. And he's got that forward bend. Like, that's real nice. Like, he's moving real nice and everything. The only thing you're going to need to watch out for is popping these rubber bits out. Because of all that being, like, rubbery like that and everything, like, he's definitely going to be prone to overlap and... Yeah. But... real nice legs. Not getting that full splits. You can, because these will push and ride up to give you that full range. Yeah, you can see kind of where it's to give you that range. So that's real nice the way they did it. But it's almost like he's just wearing rubber underpants now. But, I mean, it looks flush with it, so it doesn't draw it off, so it's nice. Is that really only a single? Nope, that is a double on the knee. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, like, don't give me a single knee. Oh, that does not want to move. This lower piece is real tight on mine. Be careful with the Necas. Sometimes a little warm water bath is all you want. A little warm water. I probably would have avoided that paint chip. Not too bad, though. I'm not too worried about it. He's got these cleats. That's pretty cool. Tap shoes. Cleats. Something like that. your peg holes. All in all, he looks real sweet. All right, I want to talk about his different heads that he's got. I really like this whole zombie look and everything. Super cool. Pop this off. Take a look. Real nice. I'm sure you heard that pop. At least I hope you did. Oh, ASMR right there for the head pop. And ooh, that neck is a joint too. That's awesome. You could pop that neck piece out too. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Come on. Go, 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 go. It's a little awkward for me doing this with the way that I got my everything set up to record. But there we go. And there's the focus. You see that head on him? He looks real cool. My favorite, though, is the skull, because the skull would look super cool as just an accessory. When they first showcased it, I figured accessory. But it's a head, and it goes on him. Like, you know how many of these heads I want now? I would buy like 10 of these figures just to get like 10 of these heads. I love the skull head. Like, you know, make a Ghost Rider, make something out of it, you know, like do something with that. Like that, like you could do so much with that head. I love it. And it's a sweet, sweet, sweet skull. Sweet. All right, let's check out some of these hands because he comes pegged in with the fists. Yeah. Now, our first set of hands that we've got here is kind of a grippy open fist, and then kind of like a more punchy but yet semi-open fist. Then we get our boob grabbers. No, boob grabbers, little honk honk. Then we get our jerk off hands. We're going to check these ones out. We have got, these ones are pretty cool. Like these ones just got these pegs down here. And you're going to have to shove those in. And yeah, I think these are pretty cool. You got a full set and everything for it too. I'm going to end up doing these ones. And there we got him with those hands. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, let's try on this cape. So, I think I'm going to have to take those hands back off for this. They look pretty cool. Oof, that goes on a little tight. Not tighter than the hands. Alright, so let's do this first. And then do this. Throw this on there a little bit. And what heads do we want to see? We want to see him with all the heads. If we just, let's get him some hands back on now. We got that cape. Then we can swap around our hands again. And these go on super easy too. For being like oversized gloves with a tiny little peg, I was kind of worried that they would be like a bitch. But they're actually a little bit even easier than the hands themselves. So now we got our cloak on him. He looks pretty sweet still, in my opinion. I don't like that. I could probably, you could probably really get away with just doing that this way. I want to do it this way. Because I don't like the sleeve, like, kind of over the arms look. And you could probably, with the way they got it, bumping the camera, probably get away with literally just doing this. Not putting his sleeves on. And then our question of the hour would be, how does he look, though? How's that cape gonna sit? Much better, in my opinion, already. Because then you can throw that back. How does it look from the back side? You can see where that's coming in there. You can definitely mess about to cover up those armholes to where like it's totally usable. And that's definitely the way they made it and intended it. That is awesome. So you can do both looks with him. Really, really, really cool, in my opinion. All right, so we have come on, stand. We have got our trio right here. Unfortunately, this is all we have for our display, but there you go. You got your Phantom Casey and everything. I think he's super cool. I think he is really cool. He's one of my favorites of this line so far. I mean, Raph, I love. I'm not too sold on the Mikey. And the Mikey's actually my son's, not even mine. So that's why we don't have a review on Mikey. But yeah, Casey, thanks, guys. Sorry for the long one, but wanted to go over a little bit of everything, compare them around. So we'll see you next time.